Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a question and answer session given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on May 15th, 2022 in Sridham, Mayapur, India.
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji, please accept my humble obeisances. How to develop prayerful mood to continue the movement which we have received with blessings of Vaishnava. Your servant Mithilapati Das Iskon Juhu. How to develop prayerful mood to continue the movement which we have received with the blessings of Vaishnava. Your servant Mithilapati Das Iskon Juhu. Prayerful mood, Guru Maharaj.
Since we think that we need the mercy of Guru and Krishna,
Since we think that we need the mercy of Guru and Krishna,
and then naturally all the activities we do are in a prayerful mood.
naturally all the activities that we do are in a prayerful mood.
Because we want the mercy of Krishna in all that we do.
Because we want the mercy of Krishna in all that we do. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. How to develop taste for reading Srila Prabhupada books daily. Your servant Sundar Nitai Das Ujjain.
Sundar Nitai Das, if you read the books every day, your taste will increase.
Sundar Nitai Das, if you read the books every day, your taste shall increase.
And reading last night, Prabhupada said that those who are somehow in connection with the Krishna conscious movement,
I was reading last night that Srila Prabhupada said that those who are somehow in connection with the Krishna consciousness movement,
they should read all of Srila Prabhupada's books.
they should read all of Srila Prabhupada's books.
Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and others.
Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and others.
Otherwise, one may fall down and leave Krishna consciousness
Otherwise, one may fall down and leave Krishna consciousness
because of inadequate knowledge.
because of their inadequate knowledge.
So, you can pray to Krishna that you can read the books without offense.
So you could pray to Krishna that you could read the books without offense.
And by regularly reading, then you'll gradually increase your taste.
And by regularly reading, you will gradually increase your taste. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Danvat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. I am struggling with anarthas. How to do anartha nivritti? Your servant Akshaj, Bhopal.
Usually, Bhajana Kriya stage is the time we take initiation.
Usually, Bhajana Kriya is the time you take initiation.
And then after that, with the guidance of the Guru, we get anartha nivritti.
And after that, with the guidance of the Guru, we get anartha nivritti.
We may hear from the Guru, or we may have Shiksha Gurus
We may hear from the Guru or we may have Shiksha Gurus
who help us to overcome these anarthas.
who help us to overcome these anarthas.
And one book I translated by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Vaishnava K.
In one book, we translated by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Vaishnava K.
And then saw he prayed to his mind, what kind of Vaishnava are you?
So,
Just seek by doing the solitary bhajan, you seek your name and fame.
what kind of a Vaishnava are you? You do solitary bhajan for name and fame.
So that book, it's a small book. If you read that, you'll find out how to control and how to train the mind.
It's a small book. If you read that, you will find out how to control and train the mind.
Also, there's another bhajan by Srinivasacharya,
Also, there is another bhajan by Srinivas Acharya,
and that helps one to control the mind.
and that helps one to control the mind.
Anarthas are in the mind.
Anarthas are in the mind.
Anartha nivritti means the mind is purified.
Anartha Nivriti means mind is purified. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Dandavat
Hare Krishna!
Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. How do we get enough intelligence that we can protect from bewilderment of Maya, because Maya is more intelligent than us? Your servant Darsh.
Maya is stronger than we are,
Maya is stronger than we are,
but Krishna is stronger than Maya.
but Krishna is stronger than Maya.
If we take shelter of Krishna, we can cross over Maya.
So if we take shelter of Krishna, we can cross over Maya.
And that's why we try to engage ourselves in Krishna's service.
That's why we try to engage ourselves in Krishna's service.
And so there's a competition.
So there's a competition.
Maya tests us.
Maya tests us,
But if we are successful in following Krishna,
but if we are successful in following Krishna,
then Maya will offer pranam to us.
then Maya will offer her pranams to us.
But if we are succumb to her tests,
But if we succumb to her tests,
then we remain in the material world.
then we'll be made into the material world. We'll remain into the material world. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. How can we select the right Guru? Ritvik from ISKCON, Baroda. How can we select the right Guru? Ritvik.
Huh?
His name is Ritvik. Ritvik.
If the Guru are able to help you, if you feel that Prabhupada is talking to you to the Guru, and you're able to cross over Maya,
If the Guru is able to help you, if you think that Prabhupada is talking to you through your Guru, and if you're able to cross over Maya,
and then that's the right Guru for you.
then that's the right Guru for you.
And so we also get help from various Shiksha Gurus and Vaishnavas.
And we also get help from various Shiksha Gurus and Vaishnavas.
And then I had 15 questions. You can ask yourself.
I have 15 questions.
Yeah.
I have 15 questions.
You can ask yourself.
You should ask yourself.
And then to help you understand if it's the right Guru.
to help you understand if it's the right Guru. What keeps you motivated to preach even with so many difficulties, especially with your old age? Akshit, Vadodara. What keeps you motivated to preach even with so many difficulties, especially with your old age? Akshit, Vadodara. Akshit from Vadodara.
Baroda. Yes, Guru. How many are from Baroda?
How many are from Vadodara?
Baroda, capital of Madhya Pradesh, right?
No. Vadodara is in Gujarat.
Huh?
Gujarat.
Oh yeah, Gujarat. Bhopal is.
Yeah, Bhopal is Madhya.
Baroda, I have many disciples from Baroda.
I have many disciples from Vadodara.
They are in the Bhakti Riksha.
They are in the Bhakti Vriksha.
So, what was the question?
How do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel very grateful for all of that Prabhupada did for me.
Well, I feel very grateful for all that Prabhupada has done for me.
And so to repay him, I tried to preach.
So, to repay him, I try to preach.
And I in 2008, had a stroke.
In 2008, I had a stroke.
And right side of my body is not paralyzed with paralysis. It's partially paralyzed.
The right side of my body is not paralyzed, but it's partially paralyzed.
And the left
Paralyzed.
side of my face.
And the left side of my face.
So, but the teachings of Lord Chaitanya are very blissful.
So, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya are very blissful.
It says that for the normal people, they eat some grains and milk and they get strong.
Not for normal people, but if you eat some grains and milk, you get strong.
But for devotees, if you have even one drop of nectar,
But for devotees, if you have even one drop of nectar,
then you feel so much energy.
then you feel so much energy.
Lord Chaitanya gives this nectar.
So Lord Chaitanya gives the strength.
We hope that your visit to Mayapur was very nice.
We hope that your visit to Mayapur was very nice.
This is known as the Adaya Dham,
This is known as the Audarya Dham,
the merciful Dham.
the merciful Dham.
Vrindavan is Adaya Dham is very sweet,
Vrindavan is the Madhurya Dham. It is very sweet.
and Janapuri is and Dwarka is Aishwarya Dham.
And Jagannath Puri and Dwarka is Aishwarya Dham.
It's very opulent.
It's very opulent.
This is a place to have mercy.
But this is the place to have mercy.
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he's in the mood of a devotee, mood of Radharani.
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but he is in the mood of devotee, Srimati Radharani.
So that's why it's a special mercy you get.
That's why it's the special mercy that you get.
And you want to serve Lord Chaitanya, serve Srila Prabhupada.
And you want to serve Lord Chaitanya
And Lord Srila Prabhupada.
and Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, it's from Bhopal.
Who's from Bhopal?
Many.
Many.
Some from Raipur, IIT also.
Some from Raipur also, Guru Maharaj. NIT. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, Danvat Pranam. I have Haribol. I have very deep-rooted desire to enjoy, and so it hurdles my spiritual desire. How to get desire to serve? Your servant Murari Haridas.
See, everybody wants to enjoy.
You see, everybody wants to enjoy.
They want to be happy.
They want to be happy.
But actually, the real happiness is from the spiritual kingdom.
But actually, the real happiness is from the spiritual kingdom.
In the material world, everything is temporary.
In the material world, everything is temporary.
So, it's not possible to get permanent happiness.
So, it is not possible to get permanent happiness.
And you get some happiness, but you get a lot of suffering also.
And to get some happiness, we have to get a lot of suffering also.
Like old age, disease,
Like old age, disease,
studying,
studying.
spend so much time studying.
You have to spend so much time to study.
Then you're working,
Then you're working,
and other people in your workplace, and they be envious.
and other people at the workplace, they may be envious.
And they want to screw you up.
And they want to screw you up.
They look good.
They look good.
They can be the GM, the general manager.
So they can be the general manager.
So you find that quality control, operations, marketing, actually try to create problem for the other.
So we find that quality control, operations, marketing, they're actually trying to create problem for the other.
So, like this, real happiness you get when you're Krishna conscious.
So the real happiness that you get is from Krishna consciousness.
And then you chant, dance.
Then you chant and dance.
Sometimes Lord Chaitanya said, one feels so much bliss
And sometimes Lord Chaitanya said, one feels so much bliss
that they cry, laugh.
that they cry, laugh.
So, like this, they feel very happy.
So like this, they feel very happy.
Everyone wants to feel happy.
Everyone wants to feel happy.
But that was Maya. She eludes us. She tricks us that we'll be happy in material life.
That is Maya, that she eludes us, she kicks us, that we want to be happy in material life.
That if we have a lot of sense gratification, we'll be happy.
If we have a lot of sense gratification, we'll be happy.
But actually, that doesn't give real happiness.
But actually, that doesn't give real happiness.
And so they said, use this material life as human birth to be Krishna conscious.
So one should use this material life, so one should use this human birth to be Krishna conscious.
So, if you think in the body, and then this deep-rooted desire to enjoy the body will come.
So if you think that you're the body, this deep-rooted desire to enjoy the body will come.
But if you realize you're not the body, then you'll try to enjoy by giving pleasure to Krishna.
But if you try to think that you're not the body, then you'll try to enjoy by giving pleasure to Krishna.
And by giving Krishna pleasure, we feel happier.
And by giving Krishna pleasure, we feel happier. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. I want to offer myself in the mission of Srila Prabhupada.
Wow.
Hari Bol. But I am afraid of my attachments to material things and conditioning. Your servant Milan, ISKCON Youth Forum, Baroda.
See, Lord Chaitanya, he taught that you can achieve perfection whether you're a vairagi or a sannyasi or a householder.
So Lord Chaitanya taught that you can achieve perfection whether you're a vairagi or a householder.
So, with householder, try to keep Krishna in the center.
So if you're a householder, try to keep Krishna in the center.
And I saw one drama from the Chennai youth.
I saw one drama from the Chennai youths.
One girl, one boy were playing Yamadutas, and girl was playing Yamaraj.
One girl, one boy, they were playing Yamadutas, and one lady was playing Yamaraj.
And the lady, she painted the mustache.
She painted her mustache
Yamaraj.
as Yamaraj.
The Yamadutas, they're complaining. Yamaraj, what are we doing with Krishna conscious householders? They have deities in the house. They read the Bhagavad Gita. They chant Hare Krishna. I mean, what can they do?
So the Yamadutas were complaining, Yamaraj, these grihasthas have deities in their house. They read the Bhagavad Gita. They chant Hare Krishna. What do?
We can't take them to hell.
We can't take them to hell.
Better find another chakri, another job.
We need to find another chakri, another job.
Well, it was very interesting to see Yamadutas complaining.
So it was very interesting to see the Yamadutas complaining.
Actually, one family in Calcutta, the mother, children, they're all initiated.
I see one family in Calcutta, the mother, the children, they are all initiated.
Everyone but the father.
Everyone but the father.
He was dead against.
He was?
Dead against.
He was dead against.
But then he was diagnosed with cancer.
But then he was diagnosed with cancer.
He was on his bed.
And he was now in bed.
And he saw two hairy people with leather ropes walk through the wall.
And he saw two hairy people with ropes walk through the wall.
And he said, no, no.
And he said, no. No.
And so somehow they left.
So somehow they left.
They called his wife. I want to neck bead.
And he called his wife and he said, I want that neck bead.
I want the Bhagavad Gita.
I want the Bhagavad Gita.
I want the Japamala.
I want the Japamala.
We were preaching so long. Yamadutas and in a few minutes.
Yamadutas are the best preachers. We were preaching them for so long, but Yamadutas, just a few seconds.
So he became very Krishna conscious after that.
So he became very Krishna conscious after that. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Maharaj.
Accept that.
Accepted. Maharaj, how to stop loose talk with other devotees because it harms our spiritual consciousness. Nikhil Raj, Bhopal. How to stop loose talk with other devotees because it harms our spiritual consciousness.
We have some very serious devotees in Mayapur.
We have some very serious devotees in Mayapur.
One, you ask the residents of Mayapur, and they'll confirm. One is Jananivas.
You can ask the residents of Mayapur and they will confirm. One is Jananivas Prabhu.
Now, whenever he would come and talk Krishna conscious,
Whenever he would come and talk Krishna consciousness,
but if the discussion became different,
but if the discussion became a little different,
he would leave.
he would leave.
He look around, he's gone.
You turn around, he's gone.
Yeah, as long as you're Krishna conscious, he's there.
As long as you're Krishna conscious, he will be there.
Let's talk, he's gone.
Loose talk and he's gone.
So, and also, like, some people, they're able to change the topic.
Also, some people, they are able to change the topic.
And if someone's talking loose talk,
And if someone's talking loose talk,
they know how to change the topic
they know how to change the topic
and bring it around to serious talk.
and bring it around to serious talk.
And then the people who are very addicted to loose talk, they don't like to stay around you.
And people who are very addicted to loose talk, they won't like to stay around you. Next question. Dear Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. How to remain enthusiastic despite challenges we face in serving Krishna? Your servant, Bhakta Das, ISKCON, Baroda.
You see, there are always going to be some tests.
You see, there'll always be some tests.
Maya will test you.
Maya will test you.
Are you really sincere? Are you really sincere?
Are you really sincere?
You want to serve Krishna, or you're just playing around?
If you want to serve Krishna or you're just playing around.
So many devotees here.
So many.
I give class every night,
So I give class every day,
more or less every day.
more or less every day.
So wherever you are, Rhoda, Gopal, wherever, you can watch the class.
So wherever you are, Baroda, Bhopal, Vadodara, you can watch the class.
And it's either out by Facebook or by Zoom.
It's given out by Facebook and Zoom. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. How to overcome the enjoy mentality? The enjoyment mentality.
Good question. How we maintain our enthusiasm
If we maintain our enthusiasm,
when we have a taste for spiritual life,
when we have a taste for spiritual life,
like in the different stages of devotional service.
like in the different stages of devotional service,
Bhajan Kriya, Anartha Nishtha, Ruchi.
like different stages, Bhajan Kriya, Anartha Nivriti, Nishtha, Ruchi.
Ruchi means taste.
Ruchi means taste.
When you have a taste, you want to do more and more service.
When you have taste, you want to do more and more service.
And one time in Montreal, a mother and father came to see their son and put their arm around him, talked to him nice.
One time, who came to see? Mother and father came to see their son. They put their arm around him, talked to him nicely.
But when they got to the doorway, they grabbed him and they're coming home.
But when he was gone through the doorway, they grabbed him and asked him to come to home.
Then he held on the door.
And then he held on the door.
And they were pulling his feet and he held on the door.
And they were pulling his feet and he was holding on the door.
Prabhupada heard and he said, he's attached.
And when Prabhupada heard, he said, he's attached.
After Ruchi comes Ashakti,
After Ruchi comes Asakti,
attachment.
attachment.
It takes, one has to be attached to resist your parents like that.
One has to be attached to resist their parents like that.
Anyway, by devotional service, we gradually get a taste, get attached,
By devotional service, you'll gradually get taste, you'll get attached.
and in this way, we desire to render devotional service more and more.
And this way, you'll desire to render devotional service more and more. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I was discussing with a devotee today. He told me for every seva or preaching project we are engaged into, we must have a vision for that. Guru Maharaj, my question is, if I am serving under the authority, can I have a vision for the project? What if our authority has different ways or vision? Your servant Amritesh Gauradas, Bhuvaneshwar. What if our authority has a different vision?
You see, maybe different, maybe the same.
You see, it may be different, it may be the same.
If you have a vision that you want to serve Krishna,
If you have a vision that you want to serve Krishna,
you want to help spread the Krishna conscious movement,
you want to help spread the Krishna consciousness movement,
there may be some individual differences.
there may be some individual differences.
But if your reason is Krishna conscious, then it doesn't matter.
But if your reason is Krishna conscious, then it doesn't matter.
So thank you for all so many questions.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. And don't forget to like and share our channel.